I'm Marion, and I was once a Peace Corps volunteer. That means that I didn't really get paid a lot of money, but I went to work in Yemen. I worked in Sana'a, Yemen to teach English. I was there for 3 years. That is the poorest country in Arabia, and I thought I had an idea that I could understand poverty, that I knew what it was. Then I had a little adventure. One day, I decided to go visit my friend Diane. I traveled on this road. It was a very steep road, a lot of accidents, to visit her in Hodeidah. It took 5 hours. The bus stopped 3-4 times, and usually when the bus stopped, a beggar would get on the bus, somebody with no legs, and he wanted money. The people would give him money, maybe food. And he lived in a cardboard house made out of boxes just by the side of the road. Yeah, poverty. Well, eventually we got to Hodeidah. This was the road coming from Sana'a, where I lived, and I took the bus all the way to the end, and then I got off, and I looked at my instructions from my friend, and oh, I should have got off here, not here. So,
Oh, wow.
we had no telephones back then. This was 1982, no mobile phones. So I started to walk. And I walked for a while. In a short time, I met a boy. The boy I met was a little bit older, really, but he looked something like this. He was going to school. He was about 10 years old, and we walked together for a long time. And I practiced my Arabic. I learned a lot of Arabic on that day. Well, after 1 or 2 hours, finally, we found Diane's house. It looked something like this. She had a window up high, and we knocked on the door. She did not answer the door. So we sat down and we waited for a long time. The boy went and he bought some water for me and brought it back. And after some time, it was getting dark. And we started to think, when will she come? I thought, well, she must come. She did not know that I was coming to visit her. That was stupid. So we were a little bit worried. We sat there, and then a policeman came along. And he asked, what's happening? And the boy always explained everything because his Arabic was much better than my Arabic. He was fast. So he explained, and the policeman said, oh, you must come with me to my house. And I said, no, he's a man, I was a woman, no. And after they understood why I said no, they said, oh, no, not like that. You will go to the house with the women, and the policeman, he's working. He will not be there, only the women. I said to the boy, is it okay? And he said, he was very worried. He did not want to sit with me all night, and he would have. So we went to the policeman's house. Well, the policeman's house was something like this. They had about 6 beds like this. It had a thin mattress there, and a hut like this that was very small. And they put my bag inside, and we talked, and they gave me tea, and the toilet, it was a hole in the ground behind a fence, and we used that. So I was there. They gave me a bed next to Grandma. It was very generous. And then they wanted to go visit another part of the family because they wanted to watch TV. And they had a small old black and white TV with a battery from a car. And we watched TV and we had more tea. And I explained to them why I was there, what was happening, and they said, Meskina, Meskina, poor thing, poor thing. And I thought, oh, yes, I am the poor thing, not them. So, this adventure in Yemen told me that I didn't understand poverty. bottom.